Everyone, and welcome to our event. The topic of our educational event today is Here Web. What is it and when it will be here? My name is Paul Arsov and I'm the founder of the Decentralized Web project. Let me tell you in short what we are doing. We are building a decentralized communication and advertising platform. And recently we did release a marketplace and collection of NFTs. What is interesting, unique and special about our NFTs is that they're based on three-dimensional objects which speak, recognize voice commands, have a basic artificial intelligence, and you can see them in a way of stereoscopics in real three dimensions. But this is very short introduction of what we are doing, and let's come right back to the topic of our educational event today, which was inspired by an article which I did read, and the article was talking about a technology event where technology evangelists they were talking about some special new kind of web and internet called Here Web, and the idea was that web we could access via a device that we are having always on us. Back then it was just about accessing the internet, but as the years have gone, in the Here Web has transformed from being about accessing www to about the network of connected devices that bring experiences and engagement to people. But this entirely personal centric network in which all of the devices need to collaborate to deliver a unified experience. And so what is going to be living in a special world. Like as some of these evangelists, they spend lots of time in the world of like a metaverse. They were talking about real-time and here like we have to look what here means in this new world of new kind of internet and so-called spatial computing. The two big takeaways for this taking and talking on spatial computing is the divergence to virtual reality, and but it is different than the current implementation of virtual reality. There is the importance of front-facing sensors as a way to create an active real-time model of our surroundings. We have to be creating a real-time digital twin for our own physical reality. Secondly, is just how important computing gaming will be in the future world. Um, Generic, we would have to think that the current implementation of artificial intelligence would succeed because we could see how computer games could actively use it. And the old phrase that there are two industries that drive technology adoption. One is always gaming. Um, we have to talk about the wave of Gen Z and Gen Alpha who are used to maintaining relationships in the virtual world that older people are not, which gives another dynamic to this shift. Um, so there are risks and pitfalls in this new world, and there are lots of things that we as a society will need to guard against. The basic point is simple though. We're going to see an explosion in spatial computing driven by approaches that consider a vision of surroundings to be fundamental to this new here web. And but we also have to be getting touchy-feely. Um, so we have to talk about touch, about how fundamental it is, and so like we can bring one example of someone who has just lost their sense of touch, and the challenge they're going to face, like for example, if they drop coins in their pockets, they do not have awareness anymore of these coins, they cannot grab them out of their pocket again. And like touch is often used as a single sense thing, not just the pocket example, but how we look away before hitting the light switch. We can talk about how touch can be used to create less distracting interactions and provide dynamic feedback to people in the way audio cue cannot be providing and used. We can show a great example of someone running their hand over a bonsai tree and virtually giving this tree sun, and therefore feeling warmed themselves, or raining on this bonsai tree and feeling their hand wet and feeling the raindrops dropping. And like we can talk about how touch has to be taught as part of the whole experience, not some crappy add-on after the fact that was really the important point of touching touch. We will need people who can design immersive experience and in this immersive experience, they have to understand touch. And a top tip was that less is more when designing touch interface. That doing a little, but doing this well is much better than doing a lot of stuff um, to an average level. And we have to talk about the content and getting the content there. Um, like, so how do we get from the internet of today to the here web, getting multimodal, multi-dimensional content from producer to the individual. And like we have to talk about the work researchers are doing on the new MPEG standards, which will include a special volumetric and haptic information encoded into the digital stream. And so we have to talk about how this multi-dimensional information streams rely on devices existing for the individual, but in a way where everything can work together back to those three dimensions that like we're experiencing in our physical world. And also this has to be the seamless experience. This would require doing in creative new techniques and having them incorporated into standards, and this is a work which is ongoing. We have to talk about the importance of the consistency at the edge, and the need for everything to be delivered to all devices as a single and coherent whole, so that it is experienced as one thing and not like lots of slightly different things. And so like we have to talk maybe passionately about the need for a new generation of designers, of people who could design and build these multi-sensory experiences to be able to create content that genuinely lets people stand inside of these new experiences. I think this was particularly interesting when thinking about spatial rather than metaverse computing, the latter being a purely digital experience, while the former being both a combination of digital and physical realities. The here web is nearly here. The end result of this technology conference and presentations, we have to think about the evolution of the here web from being about a single device in the face of the phone to being a person-centric environment where all devices need to collaborate as a person-centric whole. To collaborate from the perspective of the person um, and do so in the context not of disconnected digital only metaverse, but as an integration and augmentation of the physical world around them together with a digital presentation. These are challenges that this world will bring with the technology being able to present different views to different people, reinforcing biases of or undermining collaboration. But this could also revolutionize the way we learn, the way we play, and the way we're entertained. What is clear though is about the here web is that this cannot be a series of individual devices, each with their own pyramid based around the company that sold it to us. For this future to work, these devices need to be able to collaborate at the human edge to present a coherent real-time experience. Otherwise, everything is like a film where the visuals are half a second off the audio track, and then nobody enjoys the experience. They're just concentrating at the issues of what is presented. The here web requires us to think differently about the human edge, creating a world where multiple devices and indeed the environment around the person can be molded into a single coherent person centric engagement experience. And with this said, I'm ending this presentation. Thank you for coming. Thank you for viewing. I'd like to invite you to come and join our communities and become a member or become a follower of a social channel. You can find our communities on our like 3D NFT marketplace, and the URL and the name of the website of our 3D NFT marketplace is 3dnft.decentralizedweb.org. 3D NFT is written in a way of the number 3 followed by the letter D and then followed by 3 other letters NFT, and it is all together 3D NFT. Then there is dot, then there are 2 words, decentralized web, and they're all together. Decentralized web, then there is dot, and it ends with org. On the bottom of every page of our 3D NFT marketplace, you can see the social channels that we post on. You can click on one or more, become a follower, or become a member of the group. And with this said, I'm ending this presentation. Thank you for coming. Thank you for viewing. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening, and goodbye.